Fears conquered. Despite the result, last night was a big personal milestone for me as, I've been to football matches before. The last away game with Rangers, I was at Dens Park and I was at Ibrox. The last home game was against Aberdeen. But when I was younger, I was a very nervous. I still am pretty nervous, sometimes. And I developed a big football crowd fear, and there's a part of me thought I would never be able to make it again. But I got given this chance to go to the Old Firm, and it was a great return, minus the result. But personally, I was involved in some of the singing. But I was just as loud as anyone um, around me, and I was happy. Before in football games when I was younger, I was like so quiet, and but now I can turn things on like I did with all my YouTube videos. Because a lot of people don't even have confidence to do vlogs. Never mind some of the videos I've did in the past. Um, and I can turn on confidence, but I did still have big fears that I would be so nervous at games like this. But I was so happy I conquered my fears. And I knew it just before getting to Ibrox on the bus, traffic was very busy. And I thought, yeah, I'm perfectly fine here, and really enjoyed the first 45 minutes of the match. I watched it back yesterday. Josh Windas's goal was a fucking screamer. Didn't really get a good advantage point of seeing it. There's so many Rangers fans in front of me, but it didn't matter because it was such a good atmosphere anyway. But it was hard to watch sometimes. Um, and for the first 45 minutes, it was the place was bouncing. Celtic got a goal just before the second half. I still think Rangers were the better team overall. And I think, as I said on my Facebook personal page, I think under Graham Murty, Rangers can win the league next season. I've seen a lot of progress in the games I've seen. Um, and I think we've got a great chance of. I've got belief again. Um, Celtic, they can, celebrate this season. I think unless freak results happen, they will win the league, unfortunately, for a seventh time in their mind. In my mind, it'll only be a third time in a row because the Scottish football top flight without Rangers didn't exist for 4 years when Rangers were in the lower leagues. So to me, this will only be their third title in a row to me. However, I think we can stop them getting a fourth title in a row with Rangers in the league, with competition in the league next season under Graham Murty, and I've seen a lot of good signs in a lot of the other players too. Wes Fordingham was making me nervous a wee bit, but I think even he's improved this season. Still a bit slack in defence, but I was scared that Bates got injured really earlier on, and I never actually seen the injury myself. The place was packed. Everybody was standing up where I was sitting, or standing rather. Had to stand, or you wouldn't see a thing. And he got stretchered off, so I'm hoping it's not a long-term injury because I think he played great in the Celtic Park match in December. So if we work on their defence, we can score goals against Celtic. That was proven yesterday. And I think we've got a great chance of getting Rangers where they belong, back on top of the top flight of Scottish football.